What's up, guys? Before the video starts, I do want to say that this video does have a lot of cursing in it. So, you've been warned. What's up, my crew members? My name is Andrew from the Superhero Crew. If you have not seen part 1 of the reason why House and Powers of X sucks ass, go check out the video from yesterday. I have a card somewhere on the screen. Go check that out because it kind of leads into this video. This video is going to be my X-Men #1 review, but the video from yesterday basically explains why I didn't like House and Powers of X10, whatever you want to call it. But this is going to be my X-Men #1 review. This is going to be a doozy, but before I get into my X-Men #1 review, if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. We got comic book reviews every week. We have the Superhero Crew podcast every week, which is where the House and Powers of X reviews kind of have been. They've been on the podcast because I talked to Rob about it, but there won't be a Superhero Crew podcast this week, unfortunately, because Rob can't make it. And yeah, so subscribe for videos and all that stuff down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about House of Powers of X and all that. But yeah, let's get into X-Men #1. This was worse than House and Powers. The writing in this, okay, so I explained in the last video that House and Powers of X were written good, but there's no story. That's my problem with it. But the writing is really good. For whatever reason with this, it just fucking dipped. It just went to the ground. Every character feels the same. What happened, Hickman, in between Powers of 10-6 and X-Men #1? What happened? I'm so confused about this. It really just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why, but the writing just got so bad. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It's very weird, and I'm kind of disappointed with that, even though I was already disappointed. But this really just cements why I'm not getting any other X-Men book unless it's Wolverine, which is coming out in February. But unfortunately, it's gonna be considered a Dawn of X title, which is with, you know, all the 6 new X-Men books plus the fucking ones that we're getting next year. So we're getting more books next year. So this is not a good event thing that Marvel's doing with the X-Men to get new readers into X-Men. What are you doing, Marvel? Jesus. Well, we start off with Cyclops has his eyes shut, and this is the first time he gets the ruby glasses. And Professor X like, just open your eyes. You're good. You're not gonna kill everybody. And we see Storm and Cyclops going in this base or something, but the dialogue between them is so weird and awkward. I don't know what happened. The writing is just so bad in this. Then Magneto shows up, and then what the fuck is this chick's name? Polaris shows up, and they basically like free. There's like these mutant kids that were like captured, and they free this one mutant kid. But then she ends up she's in like a negative color scheme, and then she ends up just like Terminator teleporting away. And then there's all these kids that they bring to Krakoa, and all the kids are like, "Oh my God, it's Magneto!" And then they're like, Magneto's like, "No, I fight the wars. You guys ain't gonna fight any wars because I'm gonna take care of them wars." And you're like, "Ah!" And then we see these bad guys talking, which I still don't understand what's going on. Then there's a Summers family dinner where what the fuck is his name? Hold on. The Starjammers guy, Corsair, shows up, and you know, Cyclops' father. There's like a family dinner, and then there's a fucking stupid scene where Cable's like, "Mom, is it okay if I can trade guns with Raza?" And she's like, "Set the tables first, dear." And I'm like, bad. And they're getting ready for dinner, and Cyclops gives Havoc gives Corsair a flower, which is, if basically he plants it at the Starjammer's base, he can, anywhere in the universe, you can, if you plant a flower all the way on the other side of the universe, and then a door will open and you can go through to Krakoa, and then like you're only a few doors away. You're not a whole galaxy away dead. And he's like, oh, I love it. And then they explain the Summers house. Like there's a whole house that they have on the moon, on the blue area of the moon. And then some dude that died in House or Powers of X. I almost said Howers. Jesus, I'm going crazy with this X-Men stuff. House and Powers, one of those issues, someone died, and then this chick's like, I know, I gotta bring him back. And then we get a whole thing for the Dawn of X. As you can see, we have X-Men and Marauders and Excalibur and New Mutants and X-Force Fallen Angels, and then X-Men number 2, Excalibur number 2, and Marauders number 2, etc., etc., etc. See, here's the thing, okay? I don't know what's going on, and the writing in this was just so awkward and weird and bad. What happened, Hickman, in between those two issues? The writing was good in House and Powers of X, but I didn't know what was going on, and now I still don't know what's going on, and the writing got worse. You're not helping your case, Hickman. So altogether, I'm not getting any more X-Men books. I will probably get Wolverine number 1, just to see how it is, because I like Wolverine. He's probably one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. But if they screw up Wolverine number 1 and then they just decide to weave it into Dawn of X, I'm gonna be fucking livid. You don't understand. I'm gonna be livid. It's gonna be bad. But yeah, X-Men number 1, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but let me know why you think X-Men number 1 is good, or if you agree with me down in the comments below. Don't just dislike the video and be a jerk. Comment down below and tell me your opinion. I want to know. I really do want to know, and we'll talk down in the comments below, and maybe you'll change my mind about X-Men number 1, and maybe I'll change yours. Who knows? Let's talk about it down in the comments below. And guys, X-Men number 1... like I said, if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, that I get even more angry about House and Powers of X, so go check that video out from yesterday. And like I said, no Superhero Crew podcast this week, unfortunately, because Rob cannot make it this week. So, but next week we will have a Superhero Crew podcast, and yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. We got some more videos right here that you can check out. And like I said before, and I really want to cement this in your head, if you disagree with me, don't just dislike the video. Comment down below and let me know why, and let me know your opinion, because I want to know. All right? So guys, I'll see you in the next one.